Have you ever looked at some NBA highlights and admired the sheer athleticism and skill that some of these guys possess? I mean, dunking from the free throw line, shooting threes from half court, jumping so high that your head is literally touching the rim, and a defensive technique to guard the best basketball players to ever play the game? All these highlights and skills got me wondering. Could NBA athleticism transition to the football field? Could a world-class defender turn into a world-class cornerback, clamping up Olympic speed receivers at world-class speed? Or could an offensive juggernaut turn into the next Calvin Johnson, or next Barry Sanders, or next Jerry Rice? But there is no way to test this theory in real life. No one has ever played in both leagues. The NFL is too physically demanding, and the NBA season takes too damn long. But in the gaming world, anything is possible. So in this video, we're going to take some NBA All-Stars from all generations, from the Plumber era, to the throw some balls era, to the sit on your ass era, and create them in Madden 08 on the PS2, one of the most iconic video games to ever come out. We're going to use their ratings from NBA 2K and transfer them into Madden 08 Creative Player, put them all on the same team, and run a one-year franchise with them. But wait, how the hell are we going to use basketball stats in a football game? Come on, cuz, that don't make no damn sense. Well, let me break it down for you, my brother. Stats like speed, agility, stamina, that's simple. Both games have ratings for those players already. But for stats like 2K's vertical will equate to Madden 08's jumping stats, or 2K's ball handling or ball security stat will transfer to Madden 08's carrying stat, which is imperative to how you holding that rock. Is you guarding it with your life? Are you protecting it from all angles with all your might? Or are you chilling, smoking, and joking with it, holding it like a loaf of bread, and you taking a nice stroll from the farmer's market, which is not tolerated on the football field? Also, a stat like 2K's hands will be transferred to Madden's catching rating, but stats like Madden's tackling will be a bit more ambiguous. There's no way to tell how well an NBA player may tackle based on their defensive capabilities, because if you're not aware of tackling, it's not a requirement in the sport of basketball. I don't know if you knew that or didn't know that. I just thought I'd let you know just in case you needed that information. So it's really just going to be my personal judgment based on the physicality of said players. That player really willing to put his nose in it, put his hands and feet on anybody holding a football, pushing, shoving, things of that nature. So that's the breakdown how the NBA players will be inserted in the Madden 08. And without further ado, let's meet the mob.
Come out here starting stuff already.
Hey, look, man, let me tell you something.
Alright, so let's start with the first player on the NBA All-Star roster. At quarterback, we got Allen Iverson. For those who don't know, Allen Iverson actually played football in high school and even played quarterback in the same city that Mike Vick is from. Allen Iverson overall after the 2K transfer ended up being an 84. I was not thinking clearly at the time I created this roster, so instead of using their basketball passing abilities like throwing a dime, threading a needle, I had used their three-point shooting abilities to equate their throw accuracy, which was kind of dumb, but creating all these motherfuckers get exhausting after a while, so we just gonna have to stick it out like this. Good thing AI actually played football in real life, so we got some footage to rate his throwing abilities off of. Backing up AI, we got Kyle Culver, the wild card of the bunch and the only pocket passing QB on this roster. With only 62 speed, he lacks mobility, but where he lacks, he makes up in accuracy. With him having the highest three-point field goal percentage in history, he got a little cannon on him, and that cannon landed him a solid 75 overall. Next up, we got the man, the myth, the legend, the magician, Steph Curry. Now, we done seen Steph Curry make every shot in the book from every angle, from every distance, from all over the place. Now, Steph Curry is so successful in shooting the basketball that he's using the same technique to throw the football. So Steph Curry has 99 throw accuracy with only 50 throw power, and that lands him at a 73 overall. Somebody teach Steph how to throw the football. Now we step into the running back room to see who's going to be toting that rock for us. The running back position is a very physically demanding position that requires a player that's not going to shy away from any contact. And the first player I could think of is Anthony Edwards, who is a little bit taller and about 20 pounds lighter than Derrick Henry, and he could get the job done. His overall panned out to about a solid 85 overall. And splitting carries with him is going to be the one and only Russell Westbrook, a very aggressive player, and everybody wonders, what would Russ do if he played football? Him and Ant Edwards are going to have that thunder and lightning style backfield, and his overall panned out at an 85 as well. And if all else fails, we got the old man, Vince Carter, at the third string, waiting for these young bulls to get gassed. He comes in at a 77 overall. Now we got the big boy, Zion Williamson, coming in to play fullback. Now with that large frame, I do not imagine Zion going down easily, and I can definitely picture him laying down some bone-crushing blocks. Zion Williamson is the first 99 overall on this team. Now at wide receiver, we got the great Wilt the Still Chamberlain, the one and only 7'1" receiver. Unfortunately, 2K did not give him a high speed rating, capping him at a 77, which seems reasonable for a guy that tall, but that does not work well on a football field, and it took his overall down to a modest 77. But at 7'1", I could throw that up any day. At receiver 2, we got the one and only Michael Jordan, the GOAT of basketball. Now, I debated heavily if I were to place MJ and Kobe at DB or at receiver, because these guys are the masterminds of isolation, and there's nothing that a DB or receiver loves more than a nice one-on-one. But they are more offensively focused, so I placed them both at receiver. 2K only gave MJ 84 speed, and that is terrible for a receiver. But he has 97 vertical though, and that landed him at a 83 overall. And next up, we got Kobe Bean Bryant, whose stats were very similar to Michael Jordan's, but for some reason Kobe was gifted with 93 speed, and that ended up landing him at 85 overall. Now, the most surprising player for me was Derrick Rose. On the 2011 Chicago Bulls, 2K has given Derrick Rose 99 speed, and that is a gift for any player in this game, and that alone might make him the best receiver on this team. Derrick Rose stats equated to an 89 overall. He might be that guy in Madden. Now, the last addition to this receiving core is John Wall, the once great point guard for the Wizards. John Wall has that blazing 96 speed and will be a problem in the open field. His overall is at a slight 77. Now at tight end, we got the one and only LeBron James. Bron was gifted in all areas on 2K, having speed, strength, agility, stamina, all the boxes, and it's well deserved once you've dominated for over 20 plus years. After the stats were transferred, LeBron landed as the second 99 on this team. Ooh wee. Now, it's a lot of places you can put LeBron James on the football field, but realistically, based on his frame and stature, I picture him playing tight end. Backing up King James, we have Lob City Blake Griffin at 80 overall, and his tall, skinny-ass fool Kevin Garnett at 76, which I might end up moving him to receiver because 2K gave him 87 speed, yet MJ has 84 speed. That's crazy, ain't it? So moving on to the O-line, and this O-line is weak. We might get punished up front, fellas. I cannot cap to you. The NBA heaviest weight is not on par with the average size of the average D lineman and O lineman in the NFL. So this is a weakness that might cost us some games. Of course, when you have an underweight, overly tall guy blocking, it's not going to pan out well. So I decisively placed the heaviest NBA players ever on this O line. First at left tackle, we got the great Yao Ming at 47 overall. Oh no, he's out there smoking and joking. He don't give a damn about no damn football. They don't play that shit over there. And on the other side of the O-line, at right tackle, we got Big Shaq at a nice 82 overall. In the interior, we got Charles Barkley at left guard. Yeah, we got Charles Barkley at left guard with a 60 overall, and at right guard, we got Big Baby Davis with a very underwhelming 52 overall. How we gonna score? And at the final piece of this O-line, we got Big Eddie Curry playing center at 60 overall. Now that's the full offensive lineup. It's pretty solid aside from the O-line. Now let's switch from the offense to the dark side. And starting with the D-line on the interior at defensive tackle, we have the heaviest player to ever play in the NBA. And his name is Oliver Miller. But his intangibles and speed and stamina are so bad that his overall is capped at a 45. Ugh. And his partner on the interior is Steven Adams, who comes out at a 59 overall. Now, coming off the edge is where we find some light. Now, the NBA player's height can actually come to advantage in this aspect. Coming off the left edge, we got Anthony Davis at a nice 80 overall. And on the other side, we got the defensive phenom, Karl Malone, at an 84 overall. The linebacker core is slick, tight, vicious. At middle linebacker, we got Jimmy Butler at a 76 and Kawhi Leonard on rotation with him at the same overall. On the right side of him, at right outside linebacker, we got the great Ben Wallace, who probably would have made a nice career in the NFL. He's at an 86 overall. And on the other side, we got one of the craziest players to ever play basketball, Dennis Rodman. He always struck me as a nutty type player. I picture him if he played football like a Bobby Boucher type of nigga. That's why he gets to wear the 1 bar. He gets the Riddle TK 1 bar, the nut helmet. You never know what this man might do. He might do an Undertaker style choke slam on a nigga and let out a before he tackle a nigga. And his aggression earns him a nice 85 overall. Now, this DB unit is slick type nasty, but one flaw is the lack of speed that some of these guys possess. So I had to get a little tricky with my NBA recruiting process. As starting cornerback, we got the glove Gary Payton putting clamps on fools at a solid 87 overall. And on the other side, we got John Morant, the skinny guy. Now, he can't tackle a lick, but he got that 96 speed, and that's going to come in handy in this DB unit. And he comes in at a 78 overall. In the slot, we got Drew Holiday at a 75, and on rotation we got the steel leader John Stockton at a 73 and Pat Bev at a 68 overall. Standing tall at free safety, we got the Jelly Master Dr. J. His ratings on 2K were so nice that it landed him at 85 overall. And for the last member of this elite DB unit, we got the Greek freak Giannis Antetokounmpo. Let's be honest, a player like Giannis is just a freak of nature that honestly would dominate in every single sport. His overall panned out to be a 96. And you know we couldn't sign Giannis without signing his younger brother too. So coming off the bench, we got Thanasis at an underwhelming 65 overall. Now that's the whole offense and defensive unit. But on the special teams, we got Luka at kicker and we got Paul Gasol at punter. So y'all finally know who's on the roster. We can finally see these guys in action. Week 1, we got the Oakland Raiders. First play of the game, handoff, and he gets decapitated immediately. What a way to start off the game. 2nd and 8, Russell drops back, throws it up, and John Morant gets dunked on. Damn. Russell sends a dude in motion. Giannis ain't bullshitting. And bam! Wake your ass up. Y'all keep playing with Giannis like he bullshitting. Look at Jamarcus Russell taking off. Yeah, you better get down. Next play, they hit me with the nastiest play action fake I ever seen in my life. And it gets them to the 1-yard line. And they still sneaking and creeping with this play action fake. And next thing you know, they in the end zone. And I'm torched. Damn, that's tough. So on our first series of the game, AI looks to buy some time, finds Kobe across the middle, and gets a solid completion for about 20 yards. Next play on the 1st and 10, Kobe gets opened again, and Kobe gets a little wiggly on that sideline. On the 2nd and 12, AI rolls out to the right looking for Anthony Edwards down the field, and that's right over your fucking head. And he walks into the end zone for the first touchdown of the day. Jamarcus Russell with this fool-ass play action again, sees nothing, scrambles to the right, and ooh, he gets down before Giannis can take his helmet off. Rose take the pitch to the right, and bam, he gets his helmet taken off. Jamarcus Russell posted up in the split back formation, scans the field, sees a man, and that pass is batted down by Gary Payton. NBA All-Stars back on offense. Anthony Edwards takes the handoff, and he's scrapping for them 9 yards. Next play, I'm feeling a little lucky. Play action fake, throw it up to Wilt Chamberlain, and AI overthrows it. Come on, man. Oakland Raiders back on offense with the 3rd and 11. Finds this guy over the middle, and he's tackled short of the first, 3 and out. And at the end of the first, we are tied 7-up. First play of the 2nd quarter, AI scrambles to the right, looking for a man, can't find a man, scrambles for extra yards, and forgets the ball at the 23-yard line. Fumbles are not tolerated on the football field because they lead to Oakland Raider touchdowns. What are you doing, Mr. Iverson?
Great time on that play. A fumble recovery and
NBA All-Stars back on the offense again. AI scrambles to the right again and finds Will Chamberlain on the sideline, and he fights for some extra yards. AI on a drop back, a little bit of pressure coming, throws it up for D-Rose, and Nnamdi Asomugha picks it off, shoulders D-Rose in the mouth, and he's off into the races until Charles Barkley spears him. Oakland Raiders back on the offense. Giannis whips a tackle, and that leads to a 9-yard gain. Handoff on the 3rd and 2, and Rose puts Steven Adams on his back for that first down. Russell drops back, finds nothing, takes off and gets sacked by Steven Adams. Russell drops back again and has nothing but time, yet no man is open. He takes off and gets down to avoid another decapitation. Russell spamming that play fake again, and he's looking for his man downfield, throws it up on Ja Morant, and Ja gets bagged on. Good thing he didn't get the feet down. The Oakland Raiders will have to settle for 3, and Sebastian Janikowski cashed that from 54 yards. Allen Iverson is back serving dimes, and Kobe Bryant is back serving niggas left and right with a big 20-yard gain. AI in the gun, scrambles to the left, stops, pause, and gets popped out of bounds. AI drops back, looks for his receiver, finds Bron on the sideline, and he turns the corner for an extra 5 yards. AI scrambles to the right, looking for a man downfield, finds the check down, and Edwards gets all he can. Unfortunately, that drive stalls out, and we're going to have to call on Luka to kick the 40-yard field goal. Russell on the drop back, has a nice clean pocket, finds this guy over the middle, and he gets flatlined by the Greek Freak. And take a look at this old buster ass nigga. Into this elbow and shit on the play. Oh coach, my elbow hurt. Get your buster ass off the field. Russell takes the snap, stares down the receiver, throws directly at my user, and pays the price for it. And Giannis gets his first pick of the day. And ain't this about a bitch? After I mocked the last dude, that's crazy. Giannis gonna take your buster ass off the field. With 40 seconds left in the half, AI finds LeBron James, and he turns it up the sideline for an extra 10 yards. AI on the drop back, scrambling to the right, looking for anybody downfield, and he finds LeBron James and ooh, wee, LeBron gets flipped on his neck. 14 seconds left in the half, and AI finds LeBron in the back of the end zone, right over the DB's head. And once again, we are tied in this ball game, going into the half, 17 up. First play of the second half, quarterback notices single coverage, throws it up for LeBron James, and he takes it in and takes some extra yards with him as well. NBA All-Stars in the red zone, Allen Iverson finds a seam, and he runs through it for an 11-yard gain. AI in the red zone, looking for his receiver, finds nobody, and goes down for a sack. Back in the red zone to try it again, and he scrambles to the right, and he has enough room to get into the end zone. Touchdown. Russell sends a guy in motion, snaps the ball, throws it quickly, and it's picked off by Julius Erving, and he's headed the other way. NBA All-Stars looking to capitalize on this great field position. AI throws it up, and it's caught by Wilt Chamberlain, and they hurry back to the line to take advantage of this Raiders personnel. Allen Iverson throws it up and gets the touchdown this time. After a string of 3 and outs on both sides, we fast forward to the start of the 4th quarter. Jamarcus Russell drops back, finds the guy over the middle, and he's taken down swiftly. Raiders look to pass again, has a guy to his left, and Ja Morant well defended that. All-Stars back on no, Russell Westbrook's take the counter, and he stiffs arm a guy for a 9-yard gain. NBA All-Stars on the play action, and Iverson has no time to get rid of the ball. 3rd and 10, Iverson is looking to D-Rose, and the ball is whacked out of his hands as soon as he grabs it. With time running out in the 4th, the Raiders are looking to make something happen in this game. Russell throws it up, and it's caught on the sideline. Next play, he will not be so lucky because Jimmy Butler blitzes in for a sack. Raiders on the pass again. Jamarcus scans the field, throws it up, and Giannis drops the easy pick. Raiders is desperately trying to get this offense moving. Russell finds a guy, but he's tackled way short of the first down marker. Raiders go for it on 4th down. Russell throws it in a double coverage, but nobody touches him. Oh wow, this is crazy. That's outrageous. NBA All-Stars with a long 3rd down conversion to go. Has a man past the 6, but overthrows him, and now they're forced to punt. That's tough. Oakland Raiders back on the offense. He has a guy downfield, and that's an easy connection. With 1 minute left in the game, Jamarcus Russell throws it up, and he has Curry in the back of the end zone to tie the game. Now the NBA All-Stars had 1 minute to march down the field and end it in regulation, or we might just be going to overtime. First play from scrimmage, Westbrook sneaks off with an 8-yard gain. Then AI finds D-Rose on the sideline, but he gets tackled in bounds. Allen Iverson looks down the field, but has no one, so scrambles to the sticks to get out of bounds. NBA All-Stars drop back for another passing play, but AI'd rather do it by himself, so he scrambles to the sticks to get another first down, and now they're in field goal range. Stretch right to Russell Westbrook, and this is just putting a nail in the coffin with a big game by Russell Westbrook. And with 3 seconds on the clock, the NBA All-Stars bring out Luka Doncic to seal the deal with the game-winning field goal. And there you have it, 34-31, the NBA All-Stars won their first game. It was a little bumpy, but we got the dub in the end. This was a pretty fun and time-consuming video. I hope y'all enjoyed that gameplay. I definitely enjoyed playing that game. Let me know what y'all thought about the video in the comment section below. And definitely like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you plan on returning. Appreciate y'all for watching. I hope y'all have a blessed day. Peace.
Come out here starting stuff already. Hey, look, man, let me tell you something.
I crisscrossed and I step back. Did you catch that? Mighty Crab Sports Media is on the playback. I like shooting things for real, or juking through the field. You can't even catch me in the ring, just like Holyfield. They say I spit like a Kobe. Well, I'm a supernova. You are still a sublight, boy, when this big banger blows you. And that's a line from Saints Row 2. I get offended when they say it's a Grand Theft fluke. I come to Los Santos to show what Saints Row do, but I'ma keep it on the sports field, cause that's my whole deal. Mighty Crab Sports Media, I swear it's so real. They catch me trucks sticking fools, or cutting through the lane, juking squares out they socks, or posterizing lanes. And when I step into the ring, that's when I mix them up. Duck, weave, hook, jab, and then the uppercut. Remember this one cat, man, he fights so dirty. He bites, he headbutts, but what really hurt me, the low blow. Like Cheddar Bob, he was so dirty, but it's okay. I run routes, and anyway I take the hard cut. Right, left, and then I pass your fade route. Throw it up, and then I bag you, and that's a wrap. Cause Mighty Crab's got my back. He put the highlight tapes in order, and I put in a wax. That's the Mighty Crab. The Mighty Crab. The Mighty Crab. Yeah.